Hey guys, welcome back to my videos. My name is Ashish and in today's video we are going to do a simple sentimental analysis on YouTube video. We are also going to download transcript of that video automatically, and we are also going to add a simple multilingual punctuation to that video, that transcript. So what is the transcript and why do we need to add this punctuation? We are going to see all this in deep in this video. So without wasting time, let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to create, I would advise you to create virtual environment with Python either 3.7, 3.8 or 3.10. Using this, please install these requirements. The first one is deep multilingual punctuation. Second one is YouTube transcript API, and next three are torch transformer and datasets. Let me tell you a little bit about these dependencies. So first, let's look at YouTube transcript API. So if you look at any YouTube video, so for example, look at this video here, you will see one ID. This is video ID, which you can actually copy this video ID from this video like this. And after that, you can see here this subtitle tab, and here you can see this the subtitles are automatically rendered. So these subtitles are actually nothing but the transcript file. These are coming from transcript file. We'll see how this transcript file looks like. It actually has this information about the text. And next part, after downloading this, we are going to add some punctuations using this deep multilingual punctuation prediction library. And once we add these punctuations, what we are going to do is we are going to use this simple transformer. This is a transformers library API or rather documentation. This is from Hugging Face, and it is very easy to use this library. And we are going to see if this video, the sentiment of this video is overall, if it is positive or negative. All right. So this video talks about what will be the impact of China's slowdown on everyone. Okay, so let's go to file here. So I have installed all these requirements on my in this project. I'm going to create main.py, and I'm going to start with YouTube API. I'm going to start with video ID, which I have copied. Okay, so this is my video ID. Let's import from YouTube transcript API, import API, and transcripts equal to YouTube API get me transcript of this video ID. So this API is very easy to use. Now I have these transcripts with me. I'm going to show you how these transcripts looks like. Let me run this and we'll see the transcripts downloaded. All right, so this is how transcripts looks like. So it starts with, so if it's a music, it will give you music. It starts with the timestamp, so seconds. It starts with 0.11, duration is 3.66. Then you have text. China's economic growth was like nothing, and for every text there is a starting timestamp and there is a duration. Okay, offset and starting time. So what we need, we are interested only in this text. Okay, text part. So let's do one thing. Let's run the for loop here, and let me, rather than printing it here, let's get current line transcript. So it's in a text. All right, so I can see here it's in a text. So I got this current line, and I'm going to append it to current line. Append this current line. Let me take this array here, and I will only append this if it doesn't contain this music, right? This tag music doesn't exist, then only I'm interested in this. So if this music is not in current line, so there are other things like applause and other stuff is there. So over the period of time you will learn what are the unused part, or the part in a transcript that you don't need for to analyze your sentiments. Okay, so with this I think the text part is done, and if I simply print this text, then it will be an array with only text. Okay, so So you can see now I have array of text. So we have successfully extracted this text. Now what we are going to do is the next part is we need to import, we'll apply punctuations. Okay, and for that import punctuation model. Let's apply punctuated model dot restore punctuation, and here I need to pass this text array or rather paragraph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join this array with space like this, and the next part that I need to do is, let me take this data. uh, Again, what we need to do is we need to split this data into, we need to create array again. So we will use full stop to split this data. Okay, so we'll have now lines. Okay, if you want, I will print this here and let's look at how it looks, this data. So after applying this, after restoring punctuations. Okay, all right, so you can see now we have these lines separated with added so this you can see, so this is now a single line. Okay, so all right, so this is actually an optional step. So Hugging Face classifiers are also capable of analyzing this thing, but I thought like we can improvise. So let's create now, let's go to transfer from transformer, import pipeline, and let's create pipeline. Okay, so for pipeline, you need to pass what type of, how you want to use this library. So we want to do sentiment analysis, not sentimental, my bad. And second parameter is actually a model. This model you can actually choose. So there are plenty of models here you will find in documentation. So what you need to do is, what exactly is Hugging Face is like. So just like on a GitHub or GitLab, you share your code, right? It's a code repository. Just like that, this Hugging Face is a repository for your models. So you can create your own models and share with everyone. You can make it open source or something like that. So we are going to use one ready-made model, and I can actually keep it like this, but in production. So here, if I don't provide any model, so based on data, it will try to use automatic. It will try to use automatic. Uh, it will choose one of the model. Let me show you how. Let me pass this data here and let me get these results. And if I print results, yeah. So if I run this now, it should print results, but it will also give us warning that you have not provided any default model. Okay, so let's wait for some time. Okay, so you will see this warning, right? All right, so now we have result that for each line we have whether that line, it has classified whether that line is positive or negative along with its score. Okay, so like for example, if line number 1, I'm going to have these lines also. Okay, so let's go ahead and create this one. Okay, so it worked. Now let me create, let's iterate over these results. Okay, and now what we are going to do is, if let's aggregate the result, overall result. If the label, here you can see the label, right? If it's this label is positive, so you can see the most of the statements are negative here. Let's take one variable as final result, which is equal to 0. What we are going to do is we are going to add final result plus this result. Oh, it should be a label here. Result, to result we need this score. else okay. So what we are doing basically, if result is positive, then we are adding it into this result. If it's negative, then we are subtracting it from that value. Okay. So, and finally, let's print label and with score. Again, let's do a round this result score. Okay. And let's keep the line number, like how many lines are there, +1. Okay, now let's print total lines. Let's use formatted string, or I can actually use this line number. Okay, let's print the final result here, which is actually addition and subtraction. Okay, and finally what I'm going to do is I'm also going to calculate the average. We are going to calculate like this results. Okay, so the average is okay. So let's run this and let's find out what exactly overall this video is negative or positive in sentiment. So what we are, I'll explain again what we are doing. If the label, if this model identifies this sentence as a positive, we are adding the score in this final result. And if at all this is negative, then we are subtracting that part. And here we are actually taking average. So the total that comes up, that final result, and divided by the total number of lines. Okay, total number of results. Also, yeah, so here you can see the final result is -25. So it's so you can see there are more number negative statements are there. So that means this video, this is very negative. It is sending negative signal overall. What I'm going to do is let's find out one more. Let's find out one more video here from this Bloomberg site. Let's find out some small video, not greater than. Uh, yeah, let's get this video. I'm not sure what exactly this video, but without watching video, let's try to find out if this video has what kind of sentiment if this video sends. So I have copied that ID, video ID, and just passing that video ID over here. And now the transcripts will be downloaded, then punctuations will be added, and we will have result. Okay, one more thing that I want to show you. Let me, so here where we create classifier, we'll pass this model. Let's pass the model here so that we will not get warning right here. So the model which was actually automatically chosen by this model. So this is this T-bird, this model. So there are plenty of models that you will find on Hugging Face. Okay, so yeah, so this this warning we will not get from moving forward because I just now added this. Okay, so this is here. So here there are 73 lines, and overall you can see the final result is pretty much positive, and average result is also greater than 0. Average is greater than 0. So you can play around with this and you will find very interesting results. Let's get this video, Bill Gates interview. Let's see if we can get transcripts over here. All right, so let's see transcripts. Okay, so there are multiple versions of, we are interested in English. So here let's pass English US. Let's run this. Okay, so it actually worked. So here you can see actually it's very positive, and this is how you actually do sentimental analysis. So you can play around a little bit more around these models, and you can see there are other ways to get more precise results about this. Uh, so this is actually called as so what we are doing actually text classification, right? We are trying to find out whether it's positive, negative. So you can explore more about this text classification through this documentation. So this was very basic video. Thanks for watching this video. That's it from this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you once again.